A historic ruling on religion and health care from the Supreme Court today. The court ruled in favor of allowing privately held companies to refuse health care coverage for certain types of birth control. KEZI 9 News reporter Stacey Kafka is live in the studio with more on what both sides have to say about this ruling and the impacts it could have. Stacey?
This morning, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of craft store Hobby Lobby, saying companies like it that are privately held can exclude coverage for the Plan B pill and IUDs if they have religious beliefs against these forms of contraception. For Planned Parenthood, this Supreme Court ruling is disappointing.
I think it's just absolutely unbelievable that in 2014 we're still fighting for access to birth control, and that some politicians want to get rid of the birth control benefit completely.
But Oregon Right to Life is calling it a victory for religious freedom in the state.
It's not fair for the government to force people to provide abortion-inducing drugs as well as sterilization to their employees if it goes against their religious conviction.
This ruling does not allow companies to exclude birth control pills from health care coverage, but does allow them to deny coverage for the morning after pill, also known as Plan B, and another type of birth control device called an IUD. Pro-life and pro-choice groups are split about the impacts of these medications.
Fertilized egg is the beginning of all of us. And so if a fertilized egg is not able to grow inside of the body, then it would be the earliest form of an abortion that you could possibly get.
The medical community is clear about the fact that some of the methods at issue in this case are not abortifacients.
But regardless of their beliefs, both sides say this ruling could have a large impact for private businesses and their employees in the state.
It's not all the way down to maybe the smallest people, but I know that it will have far-reaching impacts. So I think the impact of the ruling remains to be seen, especially here in Oregon.
We're afraid that the language is going to be used by those that oppose women's health care to create a whole variety of exceptions.
Regardless of their employer, women will still have access to birth control without a copay under the Affordable Care Act. Live in the studio, Stacey Kafka, KEZI 9 News.